Hello, what's good? My name is Shanita Jones, CPA, and today I want to talk to you about 10 ways to make 10K in your accounting firm. So, if you like to make 10K in 10 days in your accounting firm and you like 10 different ways to do it, you have tuned into the absolute right video. So, how did this all come about? This all came about because there was a young lady and she really wanted to work with me and she really wanted to join our Accountants Unlettered Members Only Mastermind. As part of the process, I always ask the accountants that I coach, what are the goals for your firm? And she says simply, I like to make 10K in 1 month. Well, 10K in 1 month is a great goal to be able to have five-figure months. Of course, you can go abundantly and beyond that should you so desire, but that's an absolute great starting point. So I said to her, why don't you challenge yourself? I'm glad that you want to make 10K in 10 days. I mean, 10K in a month, but why don't you push yourself to make 10K in the next 10 days? And when I say 10K, I am talking about $10,000 in your accounting firm. It's really not that difficult. So she looked at me as if I was crazy and she said, well, you say it like it's easy. That's easy for you because you have all this marketing in place and you actually have six-figure months in your accounting firm. So for you to tell me that it's easy, that's not really comparing apples to apples. So I took what she said into consideration, and you have this video before you right now, and I'm going to share with you 10 ways that you can absolutely make $10,000 in your accounting firm. Are you ready to learn what these 10 ways are? These 10 ways are not things that are exclusive to me or exclusive to people at any particular level in a firm. They are available to anybody who wants to put in a little bit of muscle. None of these methods that I'm going to share with you today involve using Facebook ads. So these are 10 free organic things you can do in your accounting firm. Do you have 10 minutes to learn 10 ways that you can make $10,000 in your accounting firm today? If you do, can I get a 10 in the comments? That lets me know that you can see me and hear me okay. And that lets me know that I can keep going. So I need a 10 to know that we can proceed. Once I know that we got a 10, I can show you these 10 ways to make 10K in your accounting firm in 10 minutes. But you will make this, of course, in 10 days in your accounting firm. So your 10s, thank you for your engagement. I appreciate it a whole lot. It helps the algorithm do what it needs to do so that my videos can get through. So the first thing that I'm going to encourage you to make $10,000 is I want you to go back and I want you to follow up with every single person that told you no. Everybody that you wanted to work with your accounting firm, and maybe they told you that they couldn't afford it. Maybe they told you that they weren't ready. Maybe they told you it was an absolute bad idea. Maybe they told you that they wanted to do it themselves. Thank you for tuning in, Toy and Latricia and Kamari. Whatever the reason was that they told you that they could not work with you, that was then, this is now. So I want you to go back and I want you to start with the most recent people to the oldest people. So the people that told you no last month, I want you to start with them, and then I want you to work your way back in reverse chronological order. And I want you to go find those people because those people have your money. Times change, and it's very possible that their situations and circumstances have changed, and now you need to change. You need to double back and go get your money. Number two, I want you to follow up with everybody that told you not right now. No and not right now are very two distinct, different situations. If you've attended the close the deal on your lunch break training, you know that my least favorite answer that a prospect can give me is not right now. And that's because not right now tells you that all hope is not lost. Not right now does not mean be afraid to keep following up with them. Not right now simply means you need to find out when right now is. And the only way you're going to do that is if you check back in with them. So you need to go find those people that told you not right now. You know the people that told you next year? I love it when they tell you next year. Well, guess what? This year is just progressing and progressing, and they're digging themselves deeper and deeper into a hole. So it is perfectly fine, especially if you started talking to them during tax season. It's perfectly fine for you to see if they have changed their mind now that we're midway during the year. Do they want to end up in the same predicament that they were in the prior year? Now, here's number three that I would do. Go look at your statistics. If you're posting on your business page, if you're posting in your business group, go find those statistics where you got the most engagement from. If you have a podcast, which episodes are download that have the most downloads? Where are people focusing most of their attention in your content? Don't create nothing new. Just go get that old piece of content that you put out that was really good and resend it, repost it, republish it. Go bump that content and go get those eyes back on it. And if your content was about anything for the people that told you no or not right now, if it can help them and add value to them, make sure you share it with them. Y'all ready for number four? If you want me to give you more, type number four, and I'm gonna give you this fourth thing, making sure you can all see me and hear me. Okay, okay. I see Sonia say it's good info. Let me give you number four. And if you think these tips are good, you should see what we have a whole section in my mastermind, the Accountants and Later Members Only Mastermind. We have an entire section called Money Making Activities. And if you come into the program and you've been in business for a while, I have you do money making activities so that you can recoup your investment, start making money, and getting the ROI right away. And have to wait for all these things, jump through all these hoops and follow all these processes. The money is out there waiting for you now. Okay, y'all said four. Y'all said y'all ready for number four, so I'm gonna give you more. If you want to make 10K in 10 days, post content. All content doesn't have to be sales content. You can post a video like this where you're just giving people value and you can subtly invite them to work with you, which, by the way, the program is open and prices do go up tomorrow. So you should really get in now. So post this content 3 times a day with a strong call to action. Make sure people know what you want them to do. Simply showing up, giving them three tech tips, three accounting tips, or three bookkeeping tips, and then wondering why people are not actually working with you, it is not their fault because you did not tell them what you asked them to do. So you need to post, and you need to post regularly. Everything doesn't have to be a sell, but people need to see you. I need you to get over yourself and stop thinking, well, I'm posting, and they're gonna say I'm posting too much. Nobody is seeing everything that you post. I had an entire webinar, entire masterclass from 3 months, and there were people, I wanna say 30% of the people that I talked to didn't even know it existed. So get over yourself, get out there and post. I heard a great digital marketer say that if you feed yourself 3 times a day, feed your audience 3 times a day. If you wanna get to 10K in 10 days, you're gonna have to and you've never been here before, you're gonna have to do some things you haven't done. You're gonna have to get uncomfortable. You're gonna have to get unstuck, and you're gonna have to stop saying what you ain't gonna do, but then meanwhile, you wondering why some of these people they don't even possess the skill and the dedication and the knowledge that you had are getting clients and you're not. The reason why they are is because they out here and they're doing what it takes. They're doing the things. They're being consistent. They're being safe. Okay, so post at a minimum 3 times a day. It does not all have to be salesy. Number five. Okay, add additional posts and value. So I know I told you to post 3 times a day. That should be your standard. Matter of fact, go schedule that out when you finish watching this video. It could be something as simple as I posted today. What are you doing for the 4th of July? Are you a beach person? When you're at the beach, do you like sun or sand? What's your favorite? You can literally post these things just so that people know you're around. They know you're human. They're interacting with you, and the algorithm knows that your algorithm. And guess what? You actually get to know your people. Okay, let me give you number six. Number six, make a minimum of 20 new connections. 20 new connections. I don't mean 20 people that you already know. I don't mean go reignite that, go talk to them. Go out and meet somebody. You are watching this, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're in my Facebook group, wherever I'm streaming to, you are watching this video, and it's probably because we are connected through a social channel somehow. It is social media, social networking. Go out and do some social networking. Make 20 new connections. Be it a LinkedIn connection, be it an Instagram follower or follow someone, whether you're subscribing to someone's YouTube channel, whether you're a friend of someone on Facebook, go make 20 new connections. Number seven, ask for referrals and post your testimonials or stories. You know who people want to pay? People that they know who are experts and are getting work done. If you want to make 10K in 10 days, go out there and show them that you're used to getting money and getting money isn't new to you. Providing excellent services isn't new to you. So they have all the more reason and incentive on why they also need to work with you. Let me give you an example. I spoke with a lady and she joined our program. Welcome. And I told her that one of my clients in my coaching program watched one of my videos and she made $30,000 after only being in the program for 2 weeks. She did not set up her Facebook ads. She did not set up her funnel. She is seriously just doing the organic strategies that I need. So what was I able to do? I was able to actually give her some tips, and that's kinda how we got into this situation, and I was able to post that referral, that testimonial of what happened with my client. You are doing amazing work for your clients. Talk about it. You don't need to tell their names. You don't need to, um in any way exploit anyone. You don't need to betray any confidentiality. But if you are able to save and you are able to do these things and add value to people's lives, you should talk about it because people want to work with people that have a proven track record and can help them, okay? Speaking of people that know that you can help 'em, is this good, y'all? Am I helping anybody? Is anybody gonna go do any of these things that I've shared already? Because we didn't even get to 10 yet. I just noticed it in the post where I wrote it only on 9, but I didn't give it to I thought I posted them all. Is this helping anybody today? Anybody think that after hearing this and listening to this, they are in better position to go out here and make some more money in their accounting, bookkeeping, and tax firm? Is anybody getting that good sizzle? Anybody finding how juicy these are and wanna know where you can get more, how you can work with me, and how you can actually have all of this poured into your life and your business? Does anyone want any more information about joining the program? Because all we do is okay. Let me get back to this other tip. Speaking of the testimonials and the referrals and the people that you were able to help, I want you to go back and I want you to look at your former clients. Go find somebody that you can upsell. You did, and I've heard 3 times in the last week, people are out here doing just invoicing for people or just bank reconciliations or just payroll, just tax returns. If you're just doing anything and you're describing it as I just or I only, guess what? That implies that you know those people can use more of your services. You know that these people need more of what you have for them, so I'm going to need you to go out there, and I'm going to need you to upsell them. By upsell, I do not mean to be dishonest or deceptive in any way. I mean, you know that these people have more things that they need in their business that you can provide to help them. Go out there and make the offer. Go out there and tell them, "I know I'm doing your reconciliations every year for tax time, and you owe a ton of money every year in tax time. I can help you save some money in taxes." That is just one example. Maybe you're a payroll person and you also do bookkeeping and you're doing a payroll every week. And maybe your business owner is always scrambling to make sure he's like Kevin Hart. He got to make sure that the money's in the right account. He's got to move it from this account to that account. Maybe that's an indication to you that this person doesn't have good money management, good cash flow in their business, and you are probably really good at that, and at least doing that can help them. So go out and upsell people that are one-time clients. These are your tax returns, your tax representation people. These are people that book consultations. These are people that book trainings and former clients. Remember those clients that fired you? Remember those people that left because money was kind of funny? Remember those people that left because their businesses were going through changes and maybe they started working, maybe they broke up a partnership and they went their separate ways, and now you're left in the middle, mommy, daddy divorced, and you by yourself. You don't know who got custody of you because nobody got custody of you. Go back and find those former clients and see if you can reignite that relationship with them. Number 9, I want you to go to your Google Drive. I want you to go to the hard drive on your computer. You wrote some ideas. You probably got them sitting in the drafts of your email folder too. You started working on some amazing ideas that you were going to do to grow your business, to expand your business, to add more value, and you just stopped. For whatever reason, life got to life and you got busy. You got some clients, but now you don't have as many as you want or you need. You have great ideas in your drive, in your position, and you are just not doing anything with them. So go back and resurrect, revisit, okay? And the last thing that I want you to do, if I needed to make $10,000 in 10 days, let me tell you what else I would do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else when I tell you this. I would go talk to other professionals. I would go talk to other professionals who work with the same type of people I work with, and I would let them know that I was looking for. You see, the reason why a lot of us don't have clients is because and the reason why we're not eating like we wanna eat is because our mouths are closed, and closed mouths don't get fed. So if you would like to make 10K in 10 days and everybody in your immediate network and even somewhat expanded network does not know that you are accepting new clients, you are aggressively accepting new clients that are add it to them, you are not doing something right. Because the truth of the matter is, so many of y'all are so close to having five-figure money, or maybe you almost at your first six-figure month. And the only reason why you were not there is because you are giving up too soon and you are being too quiet. You are dealing with the status quo. You are okay and it is acceptable because you are just getting by, but that is not the vision. That is not the goal. That is not the dream. That is not what you set out to do. You did not set out to do okay. Okay? Now, we're in July. We are in the second half of the year. So being in the second half of the year, how many of y'all have not reached your goal? I want to talk just to the people that have not reached their goals right. Okay? I love y'all. Okay? If you have not reached your goal, guess what? Game on. You can still reach your goal. You still got half a year left. To the people that have reached their goals or you closer to your goal and you read Facebook and you posting hashtag winning and hashtag win in your little business groups, double it. Because if you reached your goal from last year, right? And this is halfway through the year, that means your goal was too low. And that means you're going to go out there and double it. And truth be told, you probably set that goal too low because you didn't think you could do it. But now you see what you can see, so I'm gonna need you to go out here and get it. See, a lot of us do have the drive and the passion, but we don't have direction, or we have the wrong kind of direction. We have misguided direction directing. So how we think we're gonna get where we want to get the way we need to be when we have misguided direction directing us. We have people leading us, telling us to do things that they are not, have not, and cannot do themselves. And then when we don't measure up, we don't pivot because they don't tell us to pivot. And they don't tell us to pivot because they don't know how to pivot. And they don't know how to pivot because they haven't done what they're trying to show you how to do. That is one of the things that makes me okay. So if you know you can handle the growth, but you just lack strategy, or you don't have the lead that you need, and you don't have the strategy, you probably seriously want to consider joining our mastermind, accountants unlettered members only, because in this program you get mentorship and you get coaching, and you actually watch me walk when I'm talking right before your eyes. Shout out to the accountants over in the members only area. I actually take them behind the scenes. When I do a launch for my clients, they are there. They see the numbers, they see the stats, they see how it's working, they see the ad account, they see the whole thing. Why am I showing them this? Because I'm not going to be out here doing something one way, winning one way, and I'm not sharing it with the people that I'm supposed to be coaching. And I'm telling you, ABC, if you see me out here doing X, Y, Z, and you wonder why you working so hard, and I'm like, "No, that's not hot. That's not why I do what I do." I did not get to making 7 figures in just my accounting by leaning to my own devices. I invest in coaches, masterminds, intensives, courses. I spent $100,000 or more in the last 12 months alone just invested in personal development. I did all of that so you can leverage all of my experiences and all of my training, and you can do it before the and there's some of you, I know there's some of you that you are ready to do it, but you're not sure, you're not certain of what's gonna happen out. You're not sure what's gonna happen. You got questions? If you book a call with me and your call is confirmed for the end of the day, I will honor today's price for you. But if you don't make it in, the program isn't going anywhere. This is scarcity where if you don't get it today, you can't participate. You absolutely can participate, but it is going to cost you $5,000 more than it would cost you if you get it today. So I hope these tips were helpful to you. I hope they have helped somebody find some ways where they can go get some money. And the reason why I wanted to show y'all how to get 10K specifically, you want to know why I wanted to show you how to get 10K? Because that's enough money for the program. If I can show you how to get enough money to pay for the program before you even get into the program, what you think will happen when you get into the program? So shout out to all the people that commented in the comments. I probably will send you a quick message to make sure you hung on to the end if you heard it, because I do want to make sure you get that invitation. I like to be 100% transparent with everybody so you don't miss out on anything that you are entitled to. Thank you for tuning in, and Imma need y'all to take everything I said and heed. You can also find a post in writing. I'm not going to go back and run down all of the points, but I trust that you will tag a friend. I trust that you will share with somebody else in the industry that you can help them. And if anybody has questions, you can go ahead and let me know what your questions are. There's a slight delay between me streaming on Facebook and you actually hearing what I'm saying and me seeing what you're writing. So I'm kinda giving you some space filler time now. So if you had any questions or comments, you can drop them in the comment box right now. Okay? So, I am waiting, and if you do have any questions and maybe you don't wanna ask the questions publicly, you can certainly hit me up in my inbox. My inbox is open. You are welcome, and we shall talk soon. Wanna make sure checking all of my pages before I hang up. Because somebody got upset that, they said I was hanging up from my lives before they got a chance to comment, and I don't wanna do that. So, like I said, if you are interested in the program, the price is going up tomorrow. It will cost you about $5,000 more. So if you want to get in down, there are payment plans, there are financing opportunities. And what I just showed you here today doesn't even scratch the surface of what we do. And our money making activities are on. So I'll see you all on soon. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.